I have a hard time watching high school kids play or younger kids play because they're more talented than ever. They're better athletes than ever. They can do more things than kids 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. But they're not better basketball players because this coach or that system has them playing 6 games on Saturday and they practice once that week. It's totally opposite of what they do in Europe, where you will practice 6 days and you will play once. So you wonder why all these kids coming from Europe, they say, well, why are they so fundamentally sound? Why can they all dribble? They can all pass. They can all shoot. Doesn't matter whether they're 5'10" or 6'10". Because they practice. They don't play games. Here, it's all about how many games are we going to play, and then are we going to practice this week? Like I coached the boys AAU team, okay? My son was on it. We had 5 Division I players on it. We had 3 kids that went pro. So we went down and played in Orlando in a tournament that all the college coaches go to. And we had a chance that if we won one more game, we would finish 11th. Now, that's pretty damn good. Because I coached them like a college team, you know? Like, we had pregame meal. I knew where they were all the time, you know? So I treated them like college kids. And they liked it, to a point. And then we had them all coming back the following year. And then 2 of the kids said, I'm not playing. I said, why not? I said, well, I'm playing on another team. Why? Well, it turns out we practice every Tuesday and Thursday like clockwork. Well, the other coach told him, you don't have to practice, just show up for games. So that was that. So those kids, most kids are going to go, yeah, I don't have to come to practice. No, just show up for games. So coaches are feeding into this because guess what? A lot, I'm not saying all of them, but so many of the coaches that coach don't have any idea how to be a good coach. It's not even their fault. Like, you don't find that in soccer. Like, we're trying to do this with USA Basketball, but, you know, and basketball anymore, or any sport really other than soccer, anybody that has a kid that's playing can be a coach. Well, in soccer, you can't do that. You have to be certified, right? So if you want to coach 15-year-olds, you have to be certified to coach 15-year-olds. That guy can't coach 18-year-olds until he gets certified or she gets certified. So they don't even know how to coach the kids. They don't know how to develop skill development. So then what happens? Major problem number 2. Every kid hires a trainer. And the parents pay these ridiculous amounts of money to hire this trainer to work with these kids. Like 2-3 hours a week, and they're paying money. Then the kid comes to UCONN. The kid doesn't even know whether they should put their shoe on their right foot or left foot. And they have all these drills, though. They can do that. And they can do all these great things with the ball, one-on-one. The minute you put 4 other players out there and somebody playing defense, they look like they just saw a ghost, right?
Yeah. Well, and you're in that space. So when you're evaluating it, what are you looking for to figure out if they'll align with what you're doing?
I could almost care less about what they can do, like from a skill standpoint. Because if I'm watching them play, I already know that they're really good. So I'm not watching like, okay, let me see this kid's crossover, or that they know how to, you know, do an inside pivot or anything. Like, I could care less. What I'm watching is the things that I'm talking about. Like, I want to recruit good teammates. I want to recruit the kid that will pass up an open shot for a great shot. I want to recruit the kid that will sprint down the floor to get back on defense. That kid. I want to recruit the kid that, you know, jumps up and down when one of their teammates makes a great play. I want to recruit that kid, because if you're going to come on my team and we got 10 high school Americans and you're selfish, what do you think is going to happen?